All right, Frankie familia, we've got some breaking news. Breaking news from hours and hours ago, and it's not that the Jets worked out four people today, two quarterbacks, C.J. Beathard and Nathan Peterman, some washed-up journeymen. With Tyrod out, we might need another camp arm. And also running back Tyleek McAllister and tight end Cole Taylor. Never heard of him. But, I figure with maybe Isaiah Davis with a little bit of an ankle, maybe we need another running back for the game on Saturday. And the tight end, I don't know, maybe they like Cole Taylor, whoever that is. But they didn't sign anybody, according to The Wire. They just worked him out. So we may get news later today about that. But that's not what this video is all about. There's breaking news related to MetLife Stadium. Yes, so all of you people who go to the games, we got news for you. And we're going to get to that right after I ask you to please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. We're 80% of the way there or thereabouts. So if you could help us out with that, hit the little subscribe button. We would appreciate it. Otherwise, hit the like button down beneath this video right now. I'll wait. I'm waiting. Go ahead. Hit the buttons. Okay. Enough. Now let's get to the news. We got news, baby. Yeah. Look at this headline. MetLife Stadium, your favorite stadium in the whole world, right here. MetLife Stadium further enhances. I mean, can you imagine even further enhancements? What? The fan experience with stadium upgrades ahead of the NFL season. Well, today, MetLife Stadium, home of the New York Jetsies and New York Gigantes, announced multiple stadium improvements. Multiple, not just one. You're getting multiple, baby. Multiple stadium improvements. And you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, this means they're getting grass, right? No. That will elevate the fan experience for the upcoming season, set to kick off August the 16th here. The news comes during the busiest year in MetLife Stadium history. This was the busiest year in MetLife Stadium history as it continues to host the world's biggest events on the world's biggest stage. This thing has been a success. You think it stinks. I know. You, the Jet fan, you think this stadium stinks. Well, the stadium people and the people who own the stadium don't think it stinks. And they're the ones that count. Enhancements in place for the start of the season include 4 new Cornerstone video boards. You got it. You asked for 4 new Cornerstone video boards and you got them. A brand new audio system. So they're putting in some Dr. Dre Beats headphones for you. An updated distributed antenna system, DAS, that will increase 5G cellular capacity so they can zap you with 5G radiation during the game. And the installation of 2 sensory pods. I mean, every Jet fan's been asking for sensory pods for decades now, and they finally got them. So you got your sensory pods, everybody. Congratulations. And the CEO of this place, Ron Van de Veen. Hello, I'm Ron Van de Veen. MetLife Stadium continually searches for the new ways to improve our guest experience, said MetLife Stadium president and CEO. Not good enough to just be president. He's also the CEO, Ron Van de Veen. We believe these enhancements will provide an engaging event day atmosphere for our guests. See, you're a guest. You're not a customer. The Cornerstone video boards are the first phase. First phase. There's going to be phases in this motherfucker. First phase in replacing all LED video and digital inventory throughout the stadium to further enhance the experience. Jets and Giants fans will immediately notice the crystal clear images on the 4 video boards, which feature an improved 8 mm high-resolution LED for higher contrast, crisp on-screen content, and better viewing angles. Okay, who could ask for anything more? Work to replace the tunnel entrance boards, the sideline-facing game-in-progress screens, the 360 fascia ribbon board, and the remaining video boards and displays on the concourses, plazas, and fan activation zones will continue through the season and be completed by next year. Done. The tunnel entrance boards will feature the same technology, so forth and so on. ANC. No one knows what that stands for, and no one cares. But they're a leader in AV technology design for 25 years, coordinating all this crap. Okay. MetLife Stadium's brand new audio system encompasses more than 1,000 new loudspeakers. So they put in new speakers over there. All right? 1,000 of them. In the main bowl, they put you in a bowl. That's what they do. Updated subwoofers and the latest in amplification technology. That means they can make them louder. The latest in this one goes to 11. That's what this means, basically. Giants and Jets fans will notice improved sound clarity for game action and announcements, as well as richer, enhanced audio atmosphere, seamless, consistent coverage to match fan excitement. Well, if it's a Jet game, there's you keep it at 2. It was Verizon has increased, of course. Verizon got to get their hand in there. Verizon has increased the 5G cellular capacity and coverage in the bowl. Put you in the bowl over there. In all the clubs, including EY, Coaches Club, Moody, all the clubs, okay? MetLife Stadium strives to provide a more inclusive and comfortable experience for guests with sensory processing needs. Maybe if you have sensory processing needs, a football game is not the place for you to be. But then again, some people, you got to cater to all the customers. And for this, the stadium has installed 2 sensory pods. We got pods for you. Put you in a bowl, we'll put you in a pod, we'll put you all over the place. Designed to reduce sensory overload, we'll continue to provide sensory bags containing noise-canceling equipment, fidget toys, and weighted lap pads for checkout at any guest services booth, concierge desk. All right, you got a special need? We take care of you. All right. Summer to remember. Now, some people think that this stadium over here is for football. It is not. You were mistaken. Now, they didn't take any taxpayer money to build this stadium, so they can do whatever the fuck they want, and you got no shot at talking about it really in any kind of sense, because they didn't even take your tax money. They just built it on their own. The Jets and the Giants is a 50-50 deal. It's the Johnsons and the Maras, and I guess the Tishes are in on it too. And this motherfucker earns money. Multiple event records will be shattered. 40 events. You want grass fields? Fuck you. Attended by over 2 million fans just about. Previous high was 25 and 1.3, so they shattered that shit. That's even before we're talking about football. 23 concerts, 9 FIFA, that's soccer, World Cup matches, including all the playoffs. So this thing is never, ever, ever, ever getting grass. This is what they're telling you. The record-breaking 2020 for summer. See, we got Kendrick Lamar and SZA. I mean, they're putting on a show with SZA. Okay? I mean, the man, SZA, makes music that you can't even comprehend, let alone enjoy. I mean, this man is so much of a master. SZA. I mean, I've never heard a song by SZA, but I'm sure that this is just music beyond your comprehension. And they're putting it on at this stadium, and you're telling them they need to put grass there? Get out of here. Then they had Shakira. 2 shows. Sold out. People really want to see Shakira shake her hips. What songs does Shakira have? She had one song about her hips not lying and being very truthful. Okay, you're going to go to see a show for that? Yeah, we're going to sell them out. Then you're going to get Beyonce, the number 1 selling artist in history. Beyonce is beyond. And then you have Taylor Swift and Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. What about The Weeknd? We got him, that guy. Then we got the FIFA. Then we got Zach Bryan. Look at all the stuff that's going on over here. New Jersey's own My Chemical Romance. Whoever said New Jersey never produced nothing? My Chemical Romance is there. You know, you could get addicted and fall in love with chemicals. I mean, that's beautiful. What's a more beautiful romance story than falling in love with some dangerous chemicals? And then, and then on top of that, you got the Jonas Brothers, as we all know, musical geniuses in their own rights. Then you have a domestic violence enthusiast, Chris Brown, showing up. Allegedly, Chris Brown. He's there. Then you get into the NFL season. Then we're going to have WWE SummerSlam and all this other stuff. It goes on and on and on. So anybody who thinks that this MetLife Stadium is a failure, no. No, sir, no. This is a success. This is one of the best venues in all of sports. And just so happens they play jet football there. So if you want to complain about this thing here, well, you got another thing coming. And if you think Woody Johnson's some kind of loser, think about it. Think again. You got the Johnson Company. That's a hedge fund. Hugely successful. You got MetLife Stadium LLC. That's a separate business with all this crap they just told you. One of the highest grossing venues in the world. This is highly successful. But they don't have grass, Frankie. Yeah, I want them to have grass. But from a business perspective, they're like, fuck you. You're talking about a sprained ankle? We're trying to make money here. We're not worried about sprained ankles and broken toes. We're trying to make money. And how successful are the Jets? Well, they're not successful. Oh, really? What about this? How about this? Ever think about this? No, probably not, because you're probably thinking, well, we haven't won anything. Yeah, but look at the valuation of our team. We're the 8th most valuable, $8.11 billion. You think all Woody does is turn things to gold. That's all he does. Right here. He got it. Right after the Miami Dolphins. All these other teams win. I mean, look, the Giants, they're 10 billion, 10.25. The Patriots, they got 6 rings. That's what got them up there. The 49ers, they've been to 2 Super Bowls lately. The Eagles, 2 Super Bowls 2 Super Bowl wins. I mean, they've been phenomenal. Not exactly sure why the Dolphins are here, but they are. And then you got the Jets, number 8. $8.11 billion. What did he buy them for? $600 million? This is a massive success. All Woody does turns to gold. You want to think he's unsuccessful. You want to hate Woody. You want to think should sell the team. Why should he sell the team? Everything he does turns to gold. $8.1 billion, up 19% from last year. All these other people went up a little different, a little more, but still, we were a shitty-ass franchise and not winning, and we still went up 19%. These guys went up 18%, 19. Looks like about 19 is about the average. Look, the Green Bay Packers were $6.48 billion. That's a team I own shares of. Hope somebody will buy them someday, but still, everything Woody Johnson touches turns to gold. Sorry. He's not going to sell. Why would he sell $8.11 billion? Why would he sell it? All it does is go up. There's no reason to sell. Plus, he's got MetLife Stadium. This thing, like we just went over, one of the biggest, one of the most successful venues in all of sports, and it's getting further enhancements. And then you got the Johnson Company, his hedge fund, which, of course, is extremely successful. So he's not selling anytime soon. Sorry. We're stuck with this guy. Sorry, and we're stuck with artificial surface unless the union can get their act together and collectively bargain it. But they can't even figure out who to hire for the executive director position. So God only knows how that's going to look. But anyway, so if you thought at any time we're moving out of MetLife, no. If you thought we're getting grass anytime, no. Unless it's collectively bargained. Not happening. Sorry. Breaking news, MetLife Stadium, you get some enhanced speakers. Good. That's what you get. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section down below. And don't forget to please subscribe to the channel and also like the video by clicking the like button down below. And I'll see you next time.